past 10 years, the number of billionaires have more than doubled. Of the top 10 billionaires in the world, 4 of them are 50 and under. 15 of the Forbes 400 members are under 40. One German billionaire is still a teenager. Comparison predicts that 11 people have a realistic chance to become trillionaires during their lifetime. So with all this new wealth being created, we'll talk about what my 5 billionaire clients have taught me and exactly what you can do to get your fair share on this episode of
Become a Billionaire or Die a Failure.
Even if you retire with a mere $900 million, we think you'll do just fine even if you do have to stay in the Motel 6 while picking up your yacht in the south of France. So number 1, we'll give you some examples of how much $1 billion really is. Number 2, what do most billionaires have in common? And number 3, the 7 keys to becoming a billionaire. The first of which is clicking the like button so YouTube promotes this video. Thank you so much. First of all, what is a billionaire? Simply stated, a billionaire is a person who has a net worth of $1 billion or more. In other words, if you can sell all of your assets for cash and pay off your debts and have $1 billion remaining in the bank afterwards, you are a billionaire. As billionaire Jay Pellegatti once said, if you can count your money, you don't have $1 billion. So to put it in perspective, if you had $1 billion, you could buy one Tesla Model S every week for both yourself and a friend for the next 100 years. Counting to 1 billion at the rate of $1 per second would be a lifetime career for 3 people working a standard 40-hour work week. If you hired them at age 21, they would be complete at the age of 65, assuming they work 8 hours every day without taking a single sick day. The counted $1 bills would fill a building the size of a football field to a height of 8.3 feet and weigh more than 1,100 tons. So how do you really become a billionaire? First of all, we'll talk about how to do it the slow way. Then we'll talk about how to do it the fast way. Way number 1, the slow way. Let's assume at the age of 20, we begin to max out a 401k and an IRA. Now at today's contribution limits, that would enable us to save $26,500 a year. That's $20,500 in a 401k and $6,000 a year in an IRA. Let's also assume we'll invest 100% in stocks and that over a long time horizon, we'll enjoy a compound annual growth rate of 12%. How long will it take to become a billionaire? If you're thinking 275 years, you're way off. Using an online compound interest calculator, we reach the princely sum of $1,084,745,000 in just 74 years. So max out your retirement accounts beginning at age 20. Then when you turn 94, you'll be a billionaire. Easy peasy. But what if you want to get there faster? What do billionaires do to achieve this feat before one foot is in the grave and the other's on a banana peel? And the best way to do this is to answer the question, what do most billionaires have in common? While billionaires are unique individuals, a review of the Forbes list suggests many share common experiences. First, achieving billionaire status takes time. The average Forbes billionaire is 63 years old. There are some notable exceptions to the rule, as younger people are joining the ranks, generally because of products and services now possible through technological advances. A few billionaires are under 30, such as DoorDash founders Andy Feng and Stanley Tang, and Luminar Technologies founder Austin Russell. In addition to 37-year-old Mark Zuckerberg, that until recently had a fortune estimated to be in excess of $121 billion. Next, education is important but not required. Many of the top billionaires have no college degrees, including Bill Gates and Zuckerberg, both Harvard dropouts, Michael Dell, University of Texas dropout, and Larry Ellison from University of Chicago. In addition, family money helps, but is not crucial. As of 2020, Statista reported that only 207 of the 2,792 billionaires actually inherited their wealth. More than 72% of believe they were entirely self-made billionaires. Others credited a combination of inheritance and hard work. About 1/4 inherited some family money and went on to create their fortunes. Among them are Carlos Slim Hailu, also known as the Warren Buffett of Mexico, and the Koch family, Mars family members, and Abigail Johnson of Fidelity Investments. And about 15% are billionaires from their inheritances alone.
Sam Walton's legacy accounts for quite a few of the Forbes list. Okay, now pay attention here. Here are the 3 biggest ways billionaires are created nowadays. Careers in tech, finance, and real estate can pay off big. The source of wealth for many billionaires is their development of a disruptive technology going mainstream through a public offering of their company. For example, Microsoft, Gates, Paul Allen, and Steve Ballmer. Google, Larry Page, Sergey Brin, and Eric Schmidt. Amazon.com, Bezos, and Facebook, Zuckerberg are companies made possible by new technologies. Other billionaires participate directly in the financial marketplace, leveraging their own funds with capital investors to make extraordinary gains. Warren Buffett is perhaps the most famous Wall Street investor, but hedge fund managers such as George Soros, Ray Dalio, and James Simmons represent 20% of billionaires who made it on Wall Street. A third group, the real estate magnates, built their fortune by owning and developing real estate, what many call the classic leverage system of a minimal down payment and a huge mortgage. This group includes Donald Brin, Donald Trump, Jeff Sutton, and David Walliams. Okay, this takes us to our final part of the 7 keys to becoming a billionaire. Follow the beat of your own drum. Now, you can copy many of the traits of successful people, but find your own niche. Don't just copy what has worked for other people. Concentrate on discovering what the world wants and needs. For example, according to Fortune, a young man trying to find a cab in Paris in 2008 couldn't find one, leading to the founding of Uber Cab and the development of a mobile app that connects riders with drivers in a sharing economy. The app was launched in 2010 in San Francisco and is now available in countries around the world. Uber's 2 co-founders, Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp, are enjoying the fruits of their labors today. Dream big. At age 19, Bill Gates was one of the first to recognize that personal computers would revolutionize business, education, communications, and entertainment if their operation could be simplified so that everybody could use them. This led to the founding of Microsoft. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon.com, recognized a future where virtual retailers could replace brick-and-mortar operations with lower costs, wider selection, and better customer service. Billionaires are adept at discerning what can be and then taking action to make it come true. Be totally committed to success. Bill Gates never took a day off during his 20s while building Microsoft. Elon Musk, who even slept on the Tesla production floor, said, "Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up." Don't be afraid to fail. Realize that it's impossible to avoid all mistakes and pitfalls, so don't be afraid of failure, even those of the magnitude that others consider spectacular and humiliating. Sam Walton's first store in Arkansas lost its lease and went broke. Apple's Newton platform was a colossal failure, but the lessons learned led to the iPad and the iPhone. And Apple's Lisa computer was such a failure that Jobs lost his position with the company. James Dyson, the English inventor of the revolutionary Dyson vacuum cleaner, created 5,127 prototypes over 15 years before having a product that he could take to the market. Build a team of trusted advisors and partners. No person achieves billionaire status alone. Everybody needs help along the way, just as Batman had Robin, Gates had Paul Allen and Steve Ballmer beside him building Microsoft. Similarly, the 2 Steves, Jobs and Wozniak, led Apple in the beginning.
All right, that was the video, folks. It's important to understand how current billionaires grew to grow as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Take care and see you next time.